Hey guys, episode 41. Who we got in the studio?
We got
today?
the Sabrina Carpenter of comics,
Nice, fellas.
the little one herself, Elizabeth Becz. We're going to be talking about how
3.5 of her.
we're going to be talking about how upstate comedy,
Yeah.
urban rooms, city comedy, how they differ,
On the
how
road.
I still look young as ever, how Dave's getting older, everything.
Opening
About-
for established comics.
Polacks, Slovaks, Eastern Europeans. You're going to learn about Slavs, the different kind of Slavic people. We're
I
gonna
certainly
talk about
did. I certainly did.
them. Stubborn grandmothers,
Yes.
right?
Oh, beating your kids.
Eating your kids, one of my favorite things to do.
And favorite things to talk about. Come on, call
Nothing
me
like
up.
beating your kids,
Eating
right?
your kids.
I mean, we're in the one county, Westchester, that doesn't do that, but everybody else beats their kids.
But everybody here has
Right.
kind of grew up like an immigrant anyway.
Exactly.
So,
Yes.
So we know what that's like.
And all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
Throwing
man, it's
rocks,
fun. It's fun.
throwing rocks at your kids.
Yeah, throwing rocks like
Yeah.
And
Tune in.
bicycles and pieces of wood. We're just talking about hitting kids and throwing things at them.
Exactly. Check us out.
Talking
Love the
about
sugar.
good discipline.
Yeah.
You're going to love this episode.
All right. Peace.
Try to be like a new comedy special. You know, like now all the specials, they just go right into the third joke or
Yeah.
something, you know?
Yeah. I know.
There's some water for you. I got that.
Thanks,
If you want
man.
some, absolutely.
Wow, this is like the whole thing. Tables, microphones.
We got a
Crazy.
female guest, and we don't have a good track record with female guests. We had like 2, and one of them bailed and redacted our podcast.
Oh no!
Nobody will
Why?
know
What
who
did you
it
guys do to her? Jesus Christ!
was. We did a podcast, and we got that phone call. Like, could you erase the whole podcast?
Oh shit! Was she like a big comic?
Well, I'm not gonna say who it is. I want to out her, but
Just
all I can tell you is she said
Redact the name.
she's. Well, I don't want to say what it was. I just something was said that she didn't like, which we didn't agree.
You guys.
And then we took it off. We took it off.
Well, I'm hoping to get into a fight with you guys today.
Yeah, you're very combative. Those
Yeah.
Polacks are
Yeah.
very combative
wow.
people.
Polak sounds like a slur.
First time I met her, Michael Gumbiande came up to. Remember, he's like, "I want you to meet your long lost daughter." Right?
Yes.
Is that what he said?
He brought it up like 3 times before I met you that there was a comedian in upstate New York that like could be my dad.
I know.
That was you, yeah.
It's crazy. I always wondered, like, if I had a kid with a woman that was like your height. Oh my
How
God,
tall-
would
how
that kid
tall-
be
how
like
tall are you?
6'11"?
6'3".
6'3".
Play any sports?
Put it this way:
Mm.
my
Okay, that's a no.
No.
no basketball.
I mean, I did, but I was really bad at it. I
Yeah, you,
was
got like a tiny foot for that one.
tiny foot. Thank you.
What size? What size are
There's
those?
11 women's.
11. Yeah, that's like a small.
They're
foot.
proportional to my body.
No, that is my daughter's.
You
9.
have a tiny foot, sir.
My daughter's.
No, I said
my daughter's
11 and a half
5.
in Men's. Get out of here.
11 and a half in men's.
Yeah.
No, you're wearing one of those shoes that makes your feet look tiny.
Yeah, I don't have broad feet like for
Listen,
Flintstone over
my
here.
daughter's 5'9", or 5'10", 5'9", 5'8.5", and she's got size 9s already. She's got flippers. She's got flippers for feet.
She's a disproportionate
I want to try to get her to
woman.
swim.
My auntie was like 5'4".
like a good
She had,
sport,
she had it. She,
you know?
she used to wear a size 10. And my mother.
Yeah.
Size 10.
That's big. 9 for a girl. That's.
My mother,
that's
they always wear a size 10.
Have you
I
ever
got-
said
I
that
got
on stage?
16s.
Have you ever said that on stage?
What's that?
That your daughter has whatever size
Flippers? I should add
flippers,
that. To the
and then no, the words, the phrase "I want to try to get her to swim" is a funny ass punchline. Are you kidding?
That's funny.
That's awesome. Yes.
All right, I got to write
My
that down.
taste is kind of all over the place, but I think that's good.
All right, but yeah, no. So my son's 6'4", and my wife is 5'7.5". And I'm thinking, my God, if you ever mate with somebody my size, that's going to be like that's going to be
White
NBA.
Shack.
That's your ticket to that's a bill.
White Shack.
White
Millionaire,
Shack?
it's a millionaire
White Shack.
ticket.
Isn't
Hell
there
yeah.
like a point where you kind of get too tall? Like your center of gravity is kind of all, it turns into kind of one of those big dogs.
Well, unfortunately, do you guys know who what's his name? Something Bradley. Sean Bradley. He was 7'6".
You remember him?
He used to play-
7'6".
Yeah, he was actually riding his bike, and the truck hit him. Now he's paralyzed.
Really?
What kind of splatter did that make?
That's how you grind a comedy podcast to a halt, everybody.
Sean Bradley.
7'6" guy getting
You
hit
just
by a truck.
depressed the shit. No, that was,
I honestly think that's awesome, dude.
no, but do you follow basketball? He's a big Wembanyama on the. Is he
Yeah,
on the
I follow basketball. Yeah.
WNBA though, or just men's?
No, I said basketball.
so tell her about Wemby.
That real basketball. Come on now.
Oh shit! Oh,
I support. I'm looking at I support women's basketball.
Oh no.
I think we're getting another email next week. Could you take that podcast?
You guys get emails?
No.
Oh, just
No, I'm saying from you. Like, could you take that off?
No, WNBA is cool. It's on the come up. It's good. They got lots of young bright stars. You know, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Was one of
Tell her
them.
about Wemby. She was asking if you're too tall and you're like weird.
Well, Wemby's skinny, right?
But this dude's like 7'1" and
no,
moves
he's
like
not
a 6
7'1".
foot. How tall is
He's 7'5".
And he moves like somebody my size.
7'5", no, 7'4", 7'5", something like that.
He's agile.
But he's agile. It's
crazy.
But he's a little light in the ass. So someone that has a strong
He's like-
center.
he
can
looks like a
bully him out of the
skeleton.
paint.
He's-
But he's like ridiculously long.
Super thin.
Yeah, he could drink soup off the top of your head with ease.
I've never heard that one before.
That's a Caribbean thing.
Really?
That's a Caribbean thing.
You're from the Caribbean.
I love directly translated sayings from other countries.
Yeah.
Like Polish has some, right? My wife will do that sometimes. She'll directly translate a saying.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, well, if the horse isn't there, then why you look at a wall? I'm like, did you just fucking translate something in Russian to me? Like, how am I going to?
Yeah,
She's
they
like,
said-
well, it makes more sense in my language. I'm like,
If you're getting tall, they said you lotion God's toes, right?
you what?
You lotion God's toes.
Oh, like the clouds. It tells.
Yeah, 'cause you're so long you can reach up to God's
That's
toes.
disgusting. I think of God's nasty feet on the clouds.
God probably has clean toes.
Maybe your God. Ugh, God has clean toes.
Some hook
Keep talking like that, brother.
nails that need to be trimmed.
Jeez. You
Got
Catholic too?
terrible.
Is that it?
I was Roman Catholic. I'm not anymore. I'm not religious anymore.
Okay.
I wish I was. But life has been going so well recently. I've been thinking about starting to pray again.
Okay.
Just because, things have been going so well that I'm always like, there must be a God.
You're doing great.
Nice.
You're doing great. How long are you doing comedy now?
I tell people 3 years, but it's been 2.
It's been 2.
2?
Yeah.
And now
Okay.
tell everybody aren't you opening now for Jim?
No, Jim Florentine. I'll open for him if he's in the area. I'm not like on the road with him or anything, but I opened for him at Laugh It Up, and he liked me enough that he took me into Long Island. And
He's the first big name I opened for.
really,
I was in a year and a half, and COVID hit 3 months later. And I was in some contest, and the guy, that was Frankie Becerra, produced the show, and he's like, "You need stage time, so why don't you open for?" And he was producing that with Jim Florentine, and he stayed and talked to us for like 2 hours after the show.
he is
the
one
nicest
of the
guy
nicest,
in the world,
one of the nicest headliners I've ever worked with. It's
Tied to
crazy.
the
real
roof.
human being.
Tied to the roof.
What does that mean?
That's the saying that he had on Godfrey's podcast.
Oh,
Like they're saying they go way back because his voice and he does and the crank is he
Crank
crank
anchors?
anchors? He's those calls are hilarious, man.
I just remember he had one joke about apple picking. He's like, "Guys don't go apple picking," and then like he let the crowd simmer, and he was like, "You're not gonna call your friend Joe, but dude, what are you doing, man? Jerking off? You want to go apple picking instead?" Like just his laid back delivery.
yeah.
So
He's
walk
funny.
us through how'd you meet him and then he goes, "Oh, open for me."
Well, I was supposed to feature for him at Laugh It Up Comedy Club, but he ended up bringing his own guy who was very nice. He's from Florida. He flew in, and I kind of just talked to him in the green room, and he liked my jokes. He gave me a couple tags, which is always so cool when a big
did?
headliner,
Wow.
when a big headliner tells you that he's been listening to your set. That was big for me. And then
Yeah.
as I was leaving, he kind of just pulled me aside and was like, "Hey, message me on Instagram. I'm going to be at my governor's
Well, governors,
in Long Island."
governors.
Or governors, rather. Sorry. Governors in Long Island. And he messaged me. I did 2 nights for him there, and I got his phone number. He drove me home the last night because I crashed my car on a gig
Wow.
Ooh.
upstate. So I took the train in, and I wasn't telling anybody because I didn't want to make anybody think that I didn't have a car. I'll make myself available even if I'm not.
Right.
But he kind of found out because I was like walking to him from the train station. So he drove me home. Great. Literally the best hour-long drive. He's so funny. He's so easy to get along with.
He drove you to Brooklyn.
Yeah, back to Brooklyn
From
from Long
Levittown.
Island. Yeah, from Long
Yeah.
Island.
Okay.
Wow.
Is he from New York originally, Jim Florentine?
Jersey. He lives
he's
in Jersey
Jersey.
now.
Okay.
I think he has a place in Florida too. He's doing good.
I mean, that's cool because some comedians could be cool and then some can be dicks.
No, man, he's probably one of the nicest.
yeah,
And
yeah,
also
yeah.
like as a woman comedian, sometimes I got to be a little, I got to be a little wary. I didn't have to worry about it with him. So
He's such a nice
respectful
guy.
off the jump.
Yeah.
Super
Nice.
That's cool. That's cool.
great. He's awesome.
So I guess the follow-up question is to how did you get into comedy? Oh, and by the way, we started. We're rolling.
Hold on.
Episode
I have
41.
I have
I
a
have
question
to
to
get-
follow up what you said.
Uh,
How were the animals at Governors? How were the people? How was the
They're
crowd?
old, but they're good.
I have a very distinct knowledge of that area. I know there. I used to grow. I grew up working there. I didn't
Oh.
live there. I worked there. And you listen to? He got me into We May Be Drunk podcast. Dude, every time they bring up governors in Long Island, like those fucking animals out there. But those animals out there, and they go hard on what the people are like there. They're really, you could say anything. And Long Island is like
Blue collar Long Island.
it's very like raunchy.
But
I
I
don't
love
get
it.
offended by a lot.
I love it.
It's
I
fun to
think
perform like that.
the problem is I think a lot of Brooklyn comics would struggle there because it's a very alty scene. But because I started in upstate New York, I have that. That's how I came up
Yeah,
doing stand up is for blue collar people.
Troy, right?
So
You're
Long
from Troy.
Island,
Not PC at all.
not PC at all. But it's not even PC. It's like it doesn't have anything to do with the politics. It's more just like I guess how intellectual the jokes are. They don't really give. Am I not supposed to curse here?
You can just don't blow it up every couple seconds.
Just don't Al Felony us or
We had a
Eddie
guy.
us.
He did like a joke
Al
every
Felony.
2-3 words. Yeah,
Tried to kiss me once after an open mic. Al Felony did.
yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's kind of a dirtbag, but what
Oh.
are you gonna do? Oh, he kind of told us. Come on, please stop.
Oh wow.
You heard it first. Al Felony.
What did he say to get on our podcast? He's like, I'm a loser. Come on, have me on. I'll do anytime you
he
want.
said that. He said, when you gonna
says
have me on your
that?
podcast? I'm a loser.
Oh man.
I was like, wow.
No, but you think like it's easier coming up from upstate where you can say anything, and
Are you
then
kidding?
transitioning to the
Yes.
Brooklyn, Manhattan scene.
Absolutely. I mean,
The other way is harder, right?
yeah. I mean, road work is 10 times easier because I basically started in a town
That's
that you would do road work at.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I already had 10, 15 worth of road material. Kind of fleshed it out. Now I can go on the road, make some money. I can do New York City jokes too,
Right.
Yeah.
but it was I don't know, it was a little bit of an easier transition.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm really glad that I started.
Did any urban rooms, any hood rooms?
No, I did like one mic in an urban room, and I did surprisingly well.
Yeah.
It was in Harlem. was fun.
Was it New Harlem or Old Harlem? Was it
It
comedy in Harlem or?
I think it might have been comedy in Harlem. It was like a year ago, so I don't really remember that well, but
How's comedy up in Albany and Troy?
I don't want to talk about it.
No? All right. Next question. We'll be right back, everybody. Thanks so much.
He's like, I don't want to talk about those animals in Albany.
No, it's not even animals. I think it's a very small scene, and I think
So it's clicky?
it's
That's
clicky,
all right,
but
you
also
can
it's just like a little delusional. Like, they don't really know what it takes to.
Right.
Oh,
All you got to do is get it once a month
insulated.
and you're good.
Yeah.
I don't like the Southern accent on
the
it.
word is it's insulated, right? It's like an
Insulated.
Right?
Insulated.
They don't know. Yeah, it can be like that right
You
outside
could,
the city.
I mean, you could be insulated in the city too, because
Yep.
I've heard when I listen to comedians, they say go on the road. Let's see if those jokes are really funny, right? Because you could kill in New York City with New York City stuff, talking about the A train or whatever train.
Oh, yeah.
But if you go to freaking Missouri, nobody's gonna get
No,
that.
you
reference.
really got to know both, man.
You have
Also,
to.
New York City comics have their own open mic
Yeah,
bubble.
yeah.
It's really hard to break out of it. When people, most of the comics that I've met that started stand up in the city have been doing it for 4 years, have never done more than
Never left,
5.
right?
That's a big problem for city
And it's kind of
comics.
funny because like I'm a Westchester comic. I don't go to the city much. I'm like not like blue collar like what you know with Albany and Troy and everything, but I would do that and I would do like Lower Westchester, which is very blue. Not blue meaning like like Democrat, right? Liberal. So like I kind of have access to both, but it's still insular because when I go to the city, if it's a very different scene, I got to get used to like the how people do comedy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all more zippy taglines.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear your stories. They'll tune out. They want like quick, fast jokes or.
And that's kind of what makes it tough to be like a stand-up with no established audience yet, because you really can't always be yourself. It's almost very rare that you can be entirely yourself on stage, I think. Because you always have to adapt to what the room is kind of feeling.
It's not, but that's not what Harlan Williams told me. Remember? You know what he told me when I opened for him over there?
Really?
He said, do your comedy. This for you. He goes, I used to do crazy stuff. I used to go on stage with like a bicycle and put like a rusty bicycle there. He put like a bag of cement one time, and he tried all kinds of crazy voices, and he because that was him. And eventually, like he fell into his voice, and he said, I found my crowd. And he says, do what it makes you. Don't, like, you can go up here. He said this to me. He said, you can go up here every day, make this booker happy or make this club happy. Like, I'm going to impress them, but you're not going to grow because you got to really push it.
Yeah.
See what makes you happy, and your audience will come to you.
And
That's
makes
just
you
what he told me.
original.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, I mean, you're right. I think I'm kind of new. What do I know about game? Any of it? You know, like I kind of.
Yeah.
I mean,
3 years? 3 years you're doing it?
2 years.
That's when you start to get pretty damn good, though, like at 3 years for a comedian. You know, you're like, those first 2 years are rough, right? Like, those are
I actually
building
really,
years.
I kind of, honestly, kind of never really had it too hard.
Yeah, good.
Luckily, one of the first.
But you're
shows-
funny, because you're funny, so.
I don't know. I think I don't know. I think I was lucky. I'm also, I don't know. Who knows, man? But it's been pretty good for me so far.
listen, look, I was a replacement. I had a show Saturday. I started off, and I did good. Laughed throughout, and I just let me listen to it. I listened to it, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Like, it's what
It's
what Norman was saying on the podcast, Mark Norman. He was saying, like, everything you're never as funny as you think, and you're never bombing as hard as you think. You're in between.
You're always in the middle.
You leave a show, you're like, I was amazing. You listen to it, you're like, where were all those laughs I heard in my...
Yeah, I mean, the laughs are there, but I was
Never-
like, what are you?
But you also never bomb as bad as you think. You know, like when you're really nervous, like, shit, I was nervous up there. What do people always tell you? You didn't look nervous at all.
Yeah.
Like, you don't look it, you know.
Yeah.
It's your face hides a lot.
I've been trying to kind of approach stand-up from the perspective of am I doing something that makes me feel satisfied? And I think that's why I've always felt kind of good about what I've done on stage.
Okay.
I don't bomb. I don't think I'm a killer yet. I think I have nights where I really get the right audience and I can kill with them. But more importantly, when I go up there, it's my 15, it's my 20, it's my 25.
Okay.
You know.
What's your So what's your audience?
Right now, the people that come up to me the most are like women in their 20s and 30s, that like age range. A couple of guys, but it's mostly that.
What crowd is hard for you to work with? Like, over 40, over
Bros, like college guys, hate my ass.
50? No, they're hard, though. They're hard to please, though. They
Hate
are.
me, but it's also like I'm a confident woman that goes up there and is like talking about this, that, and I'm not.
Yeah, they like Shane Gillis style.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's about it.
And I'm not that for them. I've done a couple of those rooms. I can tell from the jump they don't want
Yeah,
me.
they like fart humor and like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
when you allude to like jerking off or sex or something stupid. Yeah, it's that type. I know I have a son, so.
I struggled a little bit with like older crowds for a while, but then I realized when you establish that you understand that this is their daughter or their granddaughter up there, and you can acknowledge that relationship, the rest of the show becomes 10 times easier. That's kind of so I struggled with that for a bit, but
I did a show a few years ago in Long Island. It was at a lodge, and they said they had a female comic like the year before. They had them on senior sitting up front, and this comic, she's trying to put a condom over the microphone.
oh my god.
Right? And they were like, oh, horrifying. So when we went, they were like, I'm pretty clean. I don't get too blue. So they were like,
Yeah, he's
just
pretty clean.
Just
You've seen my stuff. I can try to be more at open mic. I have fun, but we're both kind of.
but anyway, that crowd, they love what I did. You know what I mean? They were all white.
Yeah, what do you say? What would you say your crowd is?
Well, what is my crowd? I guess anywhere from it could be 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. It could be anywhere there. I guess. Yeah,
What do you do? I've never seen your stand up. What do you talk about usually?
I talk about me. Talk about my life. I talk about growing up in Barbados.
he's not a one-liner comic. He's more of a story guy.
Yeah, and I do stuff related to culture and culture here. Like for example, I would talk about like my neighbors. I got diverse neighbors, so I would talk about all my neighbors, all the different British neighbors, Jamaican neighbors, Asian neighbors. And I incorporate all of that. Talk
Yeah, but
about
you
those.
have that ability to like do your voice, impressions and everything.
that's-
Like, he's really good at it. It's just natural for him.
Yeah, that was always me.
know.
Growing up in the islands, right? We had British TV, American TV. So shows like I don't know if you've ever heard of a show called Allo Allo,
No.
right? Yes, Mr. Minister, Sir Rumple of the Bailey, right? So you got this like they had this lead gay character,
English, man.
Yeah, and it was a clothing store. He's like, "Do you see Mrs. Rumple's pussy? Do you see her pussy, Mrs. Rumple's pussy? Oh no, it was right here for a minute ago." And
This is on regular TV?
That's regular TV.
Yeah.
I don't know where her pussy is, and that's it.
They don't
talk
really like
that.
censor. They don't censor
Nah,
anymore.
the 80s
Europe's
don't
like
censor
that.
But that's what we grew up with. You know what I mean? That's what we grew up with. So it was easy for me to. 'Cause
Yeah.
then after that, we'd go out and hang out and talk to my friends, and I'd do all the accents. They were like, "Yo, you should do this." So that's kind of second nature. But it's to build around that. It's to build around that, because I like to have a unique act when I get up, right? Because I've been in places where, all right, you've got 5, 6 comics, and they all talk about the same thing. Like, I don't like that. No, I don't. Why?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what kind of Colin. Me and him have talked about this, and I may have talked about it on the podcast. So I'll make it quick. Like Colin told me that he's like, you can't. Everybody has, like Colin Quinn. He said like you know everybody has jokes. A million comics have a million different kind of jokes, but the memorable ones are like the ones like that are like you.
It's also
know? About your kids. Nobody's gonna steal that joke.
Nobody else can write it
Right.
either. Because you know how many times I've written a joke that's topical that somebody tells me that they also heard somebody.
Yeah.
Can't nobody can write from your personal experience. I agree. I mean, I think that's the best.
So then I start to look at my life, my relationship with dogs. I talk about dogs in my act a lot too, as from a Caribbean perspective,
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's how we
Yeah.
part of my
Yeah,
act.
they don't let the dogs inside those Caribbeans.
They don't.
Dogs don't. That's like where I'm from, and Slovakia is like that too.
Yeah.
Most of
Kinda
the time, dogs stay outside.
Yeah, Poland. I
You're
think.
there to guard the house, buddy.
Never. I
No
mean,
chihuahuas.
now it's evolving.
No, they're Americanizing like
It's
crazy.
evolving, right? Because my friend, his wife, they had like a little fluffy dog, but it was inside. But then when it came to sleeping, here you go in the pen outside. I mean, it's not like it's 80 degrees. So then when they wake up, the dog comes back in.
Have you guys ever seen like a real dog house? I've never seen one before.
Yeah, we used to have those.
Really?
Yep, a real
Like
dog
a
house. Yep.
house-shaped dog house?
Yeah.
Ain't no
And
way.
people like did that thing where like, and it's considered cruel here, where you had like a stake with like a really long in the ground and like a really long
Cartoon
chain,
style.
and the chain was just long enough for the dog to get up to the fence line and scare the shit out of you as you're walking by the house.
That's how I grew up.
I never
And
seen
my dad, you know what he still does? He walks through that town, my little town. He lives there. He's 84.
Yeah.
He's occasionally he'll forget that the dogs love to just last second. Rah, 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 rah. He threw a sandwich at this fucking dog, started hitting him in the head.
Yeah.
And then he's like, then the dog ate the stupid sandwich, but at least I got a couple shots on his face.
When my daughter, because my wife is from Trinidad, so when they went to Trinidad and she saw that her dog, she's like, "Why are the dogs in chains?" She was shocked to see it. And sometimes, because I've been living here now for a minute, so you got to think, oh yeah, that is how we do.
And that's the thing there. It drives me nuts when I go there and I sleep at night. I could hear the dogs barking.
Yeah, that's
all
it.
Fucking night.
Yes, that's the
They
thing.
do not stop. How do you, I told my dad, I'm like, how do you have a dog and how do they live with that? Who wants to hear your dog barking all the time?
Yeah, I remember we had a next door neighbor that had this one dog that would not stop barking. I mean, all throughout the night. And my uncle worked hard, like physically, made furniture. So you need your rest. You need your 8 hours. And if you can't sleep, you're cranky. He was gonna get some meat, throw some poison at it, throw it for the dog.
Oh,
But then
nice.
my auntie said, no.
Nice.
Because then he used to go, I don't know why she stopped me.
Rat poison hand grenade.
She's like, I don't know why you stopped me because I had to get rid of the dog.
Wait, so you're Polish, right?
Yeah.
Did you come here when you were a baby?
No, I was born here, but
You were born here?
my parents immigrated over, and they used to ship me back when I was a kid. So I'd go
Like for the summers?
yeah until I
Oh, he's like you. It's like your story.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień
Very
dobry.
good. That's good. Everybody knows that one.
Yeah,
Anything
everybody.
else?
No.
Too bad.
I was working.
No.
I was working like 2 summers ago. I was in Brooklyn, like the Polish section of Brooklyn. So I would see old ladies like, "Oh, dzień dobry," and they were like,
You ever go to
"Are
Greenpoint?
you?" And then you would, ask
was
me
so
stuff. Ask me
Polish.
stuff. Oh, thanks for just walking over my point.
Sorry.
Jeez,
God.
Eastern European.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they would
Greenpoint, did you go to Greenpoint growing up?
yeah.
Because
Some
being
of-
Slovak, we would go there to get like This is no Slovak neighborhood, so we go to get Polish food. It's the same thing, and it was isn't it like all gentrified now? Greenpoint?
Yeah, they moved to Maspeth.
Yeah.
There's no more Polish in Greenpoint.
There's
Maspeth,
Polish
Queens,
stores
Queens,
and
Long Island.
Polish.
There's like those couple of famous delis. That
Yeah,
we
I
all
think
go
all the
to.
Polish stores stayed there, but all the Polish people moved to Maspeth.
I used to be on part of Long Island. I used to go get like Polish chocolates and things.
Listen, tri-state area has tons of Polish stores. A lot of them are run by Ukrainians, which is kind of crazy. Scammers.
Well,
They're pretending to be Polish.
Pretend to be Polish.
Oh, that's when you have a pizza place run by Albanians. Yeah, you're like
just like these Chinese
Albanians
these
are,
Chinese food stores are Koreans. Not,
Albanians are Italian light.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
like Italian Diet Coke.
Ukrainians can get away with being Polish because we share very similar, like the language. I could understand what a Ukrainian. We can understand each other if we spoke our languages at each other.
Ty rozumiesz po polski? Rozumiesz ma teraz? Ona ma rozumie.
Wait, so you?
It's the same as Slovak.
you're-
It's so similar.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because
Ukrainian is too. Slovak and Polish is all Western Slavic language. Russia is Eastern Slavic, and there's Southern Slavic languages, all
Yeah.
the Yugoslavs.
Yep.
There's no Northern Slavic. It's those three Slavic peoples have their own different languages. So me and you are the
Yeah, boys.
we're the fist bump Western Slavs.
Western. So you were just speaking Slovak, and you're
wife is
answering
Eastern Slav.
in Polish.
Eastern Slav is like Russia, Belarus,
Right.
Bulgaria. That's all
But
Eastern Slav.
you guys are Western.
Yeah.
We're Western Slav.
And I could, if he spoke at me and I spoke at him, we would.
She just understood everything I said. I could tell.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
People. It's kind of a fun fact that people don't know, that those Slav groups can all kind of understand each other.
Yeah.
Wow, that is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I always wish that Polish people wrote in, what did they call it, Cyrillic?
Yeah. I don't know how to write Cyrillic.
I wish I could. That's such a cool. It's like the way that Russians. Write.
Russian Cyrillic, the Cyrillic alphabet. Yeah.
Who,
It's weird. I tried to learn it.
Ukrainians also write in Cyrillic. I
Oh
think.
yeah. I make fun of my wife all the time.
Yeah.
She's from Kazakhstan, so
I used to work
we
with
got
a
the
guy.
Borat thing on her. I make fun of her all the time.
His surname was Rogacki. He's Polish,
I bought my wife.
and he would always make fun of Polish people.
Rogacki?
Yeah,
What's that in actual Polish? Because that's like a very.
Americanized. Yeah, Rogacki.
What the word?
Surname. Say it again?
Rogatsky.
Surname.
Rogatsky. It's definitely Rogatsky.
Yeah, but it was
What does that mean?
Americanized
What-
Rogacki.
I don't know what that
Surname.
means. What does that mean?
It's a surname, Rogacki.
It's a surname. It's
A name, Rogatsky.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
the
not,
last
the
name.
correct term is Rogatsky.
Rogatsky. Yeah.
He would
Yeah,
drink,
really good.
go up on his roof, and like he would come down with a swollen hand and goes, "I just had a 6-pack, went upstairs do some roof work. I don't know what happened."
Yeah, sounds about right.
I don't know. He's like he came through with his hands swollen like a boxing glove, and he's like, "Yeah, I had a 6-pack, I went up and I banged a couple of nails, and I don't know what happened."
Yeah, man. Polish. You see, Polish Americans are.
But you go back there?
I used to, and the last time I went back was in 2018. It was right before I went to college. My grandma and I had like a huge fight, and I remember I left, and I never came back.
Never came back?
It was over a freaking printer, dude. It was crazy. It was like, listen, Eastern European people very stubborn, very proud, and there's a hierarchy of who's in charge and who's, superior to who, and this, that, and the other. My grandma was trying to like figure out how to use a printer. She blamed me for breaking it, which I didn't. It was just a connection issue, and I was trying to fix it, and she was like yelling at me over my shoulder. So I turned to her and I said, "Why don't you just figure out how to fix it then?"
Oh, talking back to grandma.
Yeah, but it was like
Polish IT gone wrong.
for the next 4 years, when I sat down in a Skype call, she'd get up and leave the Skype call window until I
proud.
got up
Jeez.
and left.
Is your grandmother tall as well?
I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, by the time she's older, so she was probably shrinking. My dad's the tall side. But yeah, man, I didn't go back because I went to college and I had to work. And then after that, I was kind of just like, screw you.
Jeez.
That many
Yeah, man.
years being that, you know what I mean? It's not like I really
I
had.
get beat with belts too in Poland.
Not in Poland, but my grandparents in America actually used to do the beating. My mom hit us a couple times, but I think.
Couple.
Did your mom use the wooden spoon to the face and
No,
shoulder?
I think she just used her hand.
Yeah, you never
My
got.
grandpa used the belt.
How about throwing rocks at you? You ever got that? from a parent?
No, I don't think they throw rocks in Poland. They do that in the.
What size rocks?
Doesn't matter. Whatever you can get your hand on.
That's
damn.
dangerous.
Listen, I we joke about it now, but it was a girl that we grew up with. We were on a chat, and there was a what we would call a fear, right? It was a school bazaar, but we would call it a fear, right? So her mom said, "Hey, you got to get home before the sun goes down, like 6 o'clock." 6 o'clock. That's when the things started jumping because the dance hall no lights, and you're gonna
When the devil
you're
comes
gonna
out.
get handsy or whatever. She got home late, yo, because her mom was up going, you see her? You see so-and-so? He was like, nah. Listen, dude, when she finally got home, all we heard is a bunch of cussing. And we heard, that was a piece of wood. That was a piece of wood like flying through the dark. The girl is running, going to the police station, yo.
Crazy.
How old were you?
I was about like 14.
Oh, it's that age when you're like a biggest pain in the ass. Middle schooler. You're a nightmare.
That was, but I mean,
Always
those
middle
were,
school.
those. I do this bit about a friend of mine growing up. You know, seeing him getting beat with a bike once, but you know, used to get some real. I mean, some of the stuff was definitely over the top. I know this one girl. Mother used to kick her down the stairs, bro. Like
My dad hit me with the belt 3 times.
Yeah.
3. I can
Really?
almost count
Only?
it. And each time he'd make me go get the belt for him.
Yeah.
As I was crying.
You ever get?
And this is like the last one was when I was like 11, like that, you know.
too,
When
12.
you can still like teach a kid morals.
You ever get? And then the repeat whatever. I keep telling you, telling you, telling you, telling you.
Don't you cry, don't you cry. You start crying.
Telling you again.
You start crying, they hit you more. Don't you cry. You know,
Listen,
you have to hold the tears back.
teachers at school. I remember there was time I had 32 kids in my elementary class. Sometimes the teacher would beat the whole class.
Yeah.
Whap, whap, whap.
Yeah, he-
3.
We never got beat by teachers.
I went
So
through. I
you
went
could
through
literally get. She was giving out 100 lashes.
That's
Because
crazy.
somebody made her miss a couple times, so you know she got to hit again. So
Was it a nun?
yeah,
Or no?
no nuns. This was
He
regular.
went through a corporal punishment. You ever,
It was regular. This was regular.
What did she hit you guys with?
Belt strap.
Oh, we did. I remember vaguely a ruler, like once or twice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they do this.
we got
The little
ruler.
kids, you got to go like this with your hands, like that, go like that, and they hit you on the ruler on your fingertips.
No, you had to
Really
open
hard.
your hand. Like this.
That too, and this.
So we got ruler, we got meter rule, we got a comb, we got a belt. Yeah.
You know, would your parents ever do stuff to you? Not really hit you, but do stuff like the sit in the corner stuff to make you. We in Slovakia, you know what you did? You know, like uncooked dry beans. You have to kneel in the bathroom on uncooked dry beans. You know why? Because it hurts your knee.
Of course it does. It hurts my
You
knees
sit
to
there
think
looking
about
and think, and sometimes there's soap in the mouth. And guess what? Then you never talk back to mom ever again.
I don't think I ever got the soap in the mouth.
it.
I got the soap in the mouth.
Yeah.
Like little Ralphie on the Christmas story.
Need soap in the mouth
got that
now.
beaten.
Potty mouth.
Soap in the mouth, and then kneel in the corner.
Jeez.
About 10, 15 minutes.
So we were talking earlier about work. What do you do for work when you're not doing
I'm a
comedy?
podcast producer.
Podcast producer,
Nice.
Terrence. Podcast producer here. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's
Terrence.
it's like a web development podcast. It's big if you're a developer, but it's not comedy related.
Oh.
You like that technical side
No.
of the comedy of this world?
Oh, this like audio and podcasting.
You're techie. You're a techie person.
I mean, I went to school for sound engineering, and I ran a recording studio for music for about 2 to 3 years. And then I got a master's degree in wave physics and acoustics.
in what?
Oh, you guys said that
Wave
it's
physics?
timing, guys.
Wade physics?
Wave
Wave
Physics.
acoustics.
Okay. Oh, sound
Oh,
fancy name.
Okay.
I was
Well,
in.
it's not sound engineering. It's like the how sound waves operate in physical spaces. So it's like math and science and
So in other words, nerd shit.
yeah.
Gotcha. You know, when I was in school, when I was in college, I was doing communication, film, and video (CFV), and then in my mid major, they changed it to media and communication arts.
Yeah, they did, and it's the same thing. They
It's
just
the
need
same exact
they
thing.
need a cool word.
You think AI is taking that shit over, or
Part of course.
is it going to take it over?
we,
AI?
we Opus. We take our podcast
yeah.
and put in
You see
this
these?
thing.
Are you using any of this stuff?
Descript.
Shh, what is eScript?
It's pretty similar. You upload it, and then it generates a transcript, and you can use AI to like edit out pauses and filler words, and it will also edit clips, but it's not good at it.
Have you
Oh,
seen these apps though, where you put in like your 10-minute set and it chops it up into exact perfect bits?
Yeah, I think
crazy.
so. I just did a taping for something. I'm not gonna call them out because I don't know. I don't know what is going on with them. But you did it too. We that's where we.
Oh, me neither. I'm not going to say anything either, but I feel like AI was
I
used.
can't say anything. 'Cause I don't
AI was used, right? You know how
Every
people are
single one of
complaining.
those clips is cut poorly. It's either
AI.
like the end of the last joke. That's the beginning of the video, and then it cuts out the punchline.
Comedians came up to me saying, like, dude, right before my awesome punchline, it stops.
It literally cut
There's no
out
way
my
a human
punchline.
would do that.
Could you ask for the video and do it yourself?
I mean, they said that they're gonna send us the taping,
Yeah,
but like, I'm not gonna cut clips for somebody else. If I'm gonna cut clips, it's for me.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You do it for yourself. Because, I mean, I used to, like, take our podcast and just go through it and try to get at least 3 clips to post for, a reel or
Yeah,
short.
I don't understand why you wouldn't. If you're a producer, why wouldn't you? You were already watching the episode and reviewing it. Just cut the thing that you think is the funniest. I don't get why people like that level of laziness is crazy to me. Why are you making a podcast in the first place?
Yeah.
If you're not listening through it at least once.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't get it.
I'm shrinking in my chair right now. I think I've heard one of our podcasts.
Which one?
But I work a lot, though. So we're working guys. Oh, I work like
If it-
55
I mean,
hours a week.
If
so
it
it's
was
like,
your job, if you have a job as a
Yeah.
producer to cut,
But
or edit.
yeah, I know what you're saying. You do. Yeah, you got to do.
So you have like a big social media presence too, or?
Not really.
Yeah?
I just started working on it a couple months ago, and I have like 2 clips that went kind of viral. It's
Yeah?
got like 150 something thousand views.
Oh,
They're doing
For-
okay.
we got a
Good.
couple of 100,000 views for videos we do, like
Yeah.
sketches.
yeah. We did a couple and went almost 1 million, right? Like crazy. But like,
it's like
yeah,
300.
you can never figure out why.
The first thing we did, 360,000 views.
I saw you have a pretty big social media presence, though.
Yeah, it's
Like
okay.
17,000. I mean, it's bigger than most people.
Eh.
But what did you do?
Honestly, after I got out of my head, I just do what I wanted.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
I just do what I found funny.
It's so funny because every single comedian that I've talked to that's doing well on social media was like, "Yeah, I just started doing things
Yeah.
that I found."
Because what I have to increase is do like comedy as well.
Yeah,
Because I do is mostly sketches,
Yeah.
mostly characters, mostly whatever.
I mean, everybody's got their. I don't know if you even need to be posting clips on social media. I don't know. It seems like a lot of stand-up comedians don't even post their comedy.
Here's the funny thing. Matt Rafe said on Club Shay Shay, shout out Club Shay Shay, he has 20 million followers on TikTok, right? And they're not seeing his.
Yeah,
his
they're not
stand-up
showing
clips.
up to the.
He's speaking to the heads at TikTok, and they're like, "Yeah, that's not trending now." I go, "What?"
Oh.
Yeah.
So when people say that there's no more gatekeepers, I go, "There's still gatekeepers. They're just different."
And they're not even in the stand-up comedy world.
No.
You now have to play to a completely different set of gatekeepers that don't
Algorithm.
even know.
Right.
Yeah, it's the algorithm that don't care or know about stand-up comedy.
Right.
It's like you have to be like a jack of all trades.
Right.
Although in New York City, there's been some buzz about bookers stepping away from looking at follower counts for
Yeah, that's good.
booking because they don't sell tickets.
Right.
You can have 600,000 followers on Instagram.
6 people show up.
6 people show up because guess what? Most of these guys aren't going viral off of their comedy clips.
Right.
it depends what kind of if you have a loyal following. Like what's his name? Lopes. Matt
Yeah.
Lopes.
Yeah.
So you know what Chris Warren was saying? He did a show. He featured for him in Buffalo.
Yeah.
And the place held 200 people.
Yeah.
And this kid Lopes has like 600,000 followers. Except from there are certain kind of videos they do that
It's funny, man. It's a funny video.
Michael Gugliani was talking about it. That he said that he caught some algorithm of like a certain demographic. It's probably like teenage kids from 17 to 24, let's say. So it does the show in Buffalo, and Chris said that it was like 200, and he said about 100 of them were from Instagram from him, and they also waited online and bought merch and autographs.
I mean,
Loyal
listen,
following.
If you can hack it, that's awesome. But it's really tough to ride the line between going viral on social media and still maintaining a demographic that's relevant to ticket sales and people wanting to see you.
Yeah.
There's one seller comic. I don't know him personally, but he does talk on podcasts a lot about how he went viral doing videos of himself dancing in public.
Uh-huh.
So he's like super Instagram famous, can't sell any tickets because he went viral for like the completely wrong reasons. And now people like expect him to go up on stage and dance instead of tell jokes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Not
tough.
crazy.
It's hard.
But I feel like if you do like your quirky own little thing, right, and it's very bizarre and very unique, there's still like 300,000 people in the world that are going to love that and they're going to be your followers. You'll
I'm
find
doing
them.
front-facing videos, which is embarrassing
What's that mean?
to admit. It's just like you talk to the phone like this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been I only post the ones that get 10,000 views or above on the trial.
Yeah.
You know trial reels?
Yeah.
I just because I want to I don't have an audience yet, so it kind of pushes things out to people. But those have been doing pretty well. I mean, I don't know.
You put little boxes of like little pictures of what you're talking about.
Nope. It's just blah blah blah. I talk for like.
I did one video like that. No, like not one. I should like 3 or 4, but one, the Drewski one was really good, and people are still watching, not getting followers, and it's just something about it hit. Like my commentary on something with little clips of what I'm talking about, the referencing.
And it's the closest thing you're gonna get to doing like stand up.
Yeah.
'Cause it's just you telling.
Just
I
a
tell
rant.
jokes. I literally just tell my jokes, but in that format.
But you post stand-up stuff too.
I
right?
do, but here's the crazy part. I will post. I've tested this. I will post the same joke, me on stage, stand-up clip style, and it doesn't look bad. I have a really nice camera. I know how to mix this stuff. It doesn't sound bad. It looks professional. Same exact joke. Me saying it is a front-facing video. The front-facing video always does 16 billion times better. For some reason.
Front-facing video.
I think people just don't want to see stand-up clips anymore.
Yeah, I think there's a realism that people are in search for. That's why a bunch of these realistic sketches,
They want to be as
which is
conversational
really
as real
which is
life.
really an extension from reality TV, which is horseshit anyway. Cause
That Irish dude, I love him. He does that, and what you're saying is exactly what makes Garen Music, the guy who's also the singer. You know Garen, he's that really heavy Irish guy with the hilarious Irish, and he'll just review like American food or something, and he'll just have hilarious commentary on it.
they call
That's
this
it.
mac and cheese.
I can't stop watching.
Powdered
it.
cheese. What the fuck is powdered cheese?
That's good.
Yeah.
Good Irish accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This dude.
Oh, okay.
He is freaking hilarious. And
That
he's
nuts.
such witty comments he has. There's no way if he's not reading from a teleprompter, he's a brilliant writer.
Well, it's
'cause
also
it's so witty.
It's probably all pre-written, and then he makes it seem off the cuff.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
magic of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's what I
has to
do,
be.
and
Yeah.
that's why.
You
You know about the teleprompter app? So as you're doing it, you can put in a teleprompter app. It'll show you, scroll down, whatever you pre-put in there. So, you're going to see your face talking, but you're reading, and the people can never tell you're reading with your eyes. So that's what these people do.
Yeah,
But
a lot
it's a
of
tool, you know?
It is. You gotta be because the game switches so often. The algorithm switches. My thing is, and I was talking to my boy in Canada about it. It's like who controls the algorithm? Nobody can answer.
So you know what somebody was saying on the We May Be Drunk podcast? They had that guy with the Russian last name who's that expert on it.
Okay.
It's the latest episode. He said that the algorithm is just a representation of the world. And the computer, it's not anything diabolical like people think. What he's saying is you click on stuff that's interesting to you, right? It finds the 750,000 whatever people that are like you. It shows you their videos. It can figure that out. It's just showing you what you like, curated exactly to your personality.
I think that's true, but it's just.
But then it's a little bubble.
It's a little bubble, but also, what are the things that are always the most popular? Like, are the most popular things in the world always the best
No.
pieces of art? Is
bunch of
Friends the
goofy
best
nonsense.
TV show you've ever seen in your life?
I do. I actually got a bit about Friends.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. But it's just like, I don't know if we want to be, if we want nobody really paying attention to the ground level of stand-up comedy and what's happening.
Right.
They're paying attention to a computer that's telling them what everybody likes, which is always going
Yeah.
to be like the polished Friends, The Office slop. Like the thing that you know what I mean?
Right.
We're losing a very fundamental, not everybody needs to be Shane Gillis. Some people want to be Pepitone. Some people want to, and the problem is like, everybody that's Shane Gillis is going to be the only one left if we're sorting things by what the algorithm. Does that
You know
make
what you're
sense?
basically describing? You're basically describing like movies.
Yeah.
Like, there's only mega blockbusters now, and Villan, our guest, our guy who did our movie, he talks about this. There's mega movies, and then there's little B movies because there's no in between great
There's
movies
no
being
in
made.
between. There's nobody there to appreciate that. Like, oh, maybe Pepitone's not for everybody, but he's really funny,
Right.
and he deserves a platform. Everything is turning into like Marvel, like
Right.
cape shit. That's what they call it.
Yeah, it drives me nuts about my wife. She's a comedy fan, but she's like, I like Nate Bargatze and one other guy, and she refused. And every time I show her a good comedy, she's like, all right, she falls in love with him, and she loves it. And I'm like, I try to show her another one a month later. She's like, no, I only like these two guys. Everybody else sucks. I'm like, just give it a try. She thinks there's nothing out there.
Yeah, it's tough.
But
I don't know.
and
There's
that's
no
what-
access
I think,
to them.
I think that's where human beings got to be human because you just can't replace that human interaction. I mean, for now, it's kind of like you get up when you're on your phone, you can sit next to a person, never look at them just on your phone. But at some point in time, you got to be able to still have that human connection, I think.
Yeah, and I mean,
Who influenced you comedy?
That was actually
Who
my
you
next
like?
Really?
question. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Who do you like?
5 comics, go.
Patrice O'Neal's a big one.
Oh, I just heard them talking about
I
him. on that
love
podcast.
Patrice O'Neal. Jordan
Not-
Jensen was.
He was not a nice guy.
No, he
Patrice.
wasn't. Have you heard the phone book story?
Yes.
It was him and Voss that sat
Kevin
in the
Hart.
back.
Kevin Hart.
Or Kevin Hart sat in the back of a club and threw the
No,
phone book at,
At Kevin Hart, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Threw
remember
the
that?
phone book at, so him and Voss were sitting in the back of a club and Kevin Hart was performing at the club and Patrice O'Neal took a phone book, threw it on stage, and he said,
There's more funnier material in there.
yeah, than anything
yeah.
that you're saying.
Yeah.
They were comedy bullies, man.
Monty has a story about him.
Yeah.
Monty Mason. Do you know him?
We had a couple
Monty
guests on
Mason.
that had Patrice O'Neal stories.
He was at an open mic with him when he started, and Patrice came in and
He was a big dude.
grabbed his
6'4".
notes
Yeah,
from
grabbing
coming up
everybody's
behind him
note.
and looked at him, was like, "All right, you can go up."
All right.
It's
Yeah,
not bad.
I've heard some stories about he was brutal. But you know what? When you're that funny,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Godfrey, he said he used to always call him Africa. He said like he had this big barbecue out in Jersey and everybody's coming. Godfrey walked in, he was like, "Hey, what's up, Africa? What you bring? Some African food?" That was Patrice.
So who else do you like? What was the other one?
Jordan Jensen was a big influence because I think she was she was the first female comic that I saw that really mirrored my style,
Nice.
and it was kind of crazy seeing somebody who was so similar to me. on
I've
stage.
seen her at the Cellar.
Yeah,
I was on a show with her at Laugh It Up. It's the first one Cal ever gave me a shot to do.
Cal compares me to her all the time. It's kind
Yeah,
of
you guys just yeah.
yeah. He
She's raunchy. She says like whatever.
She's much raunchier than I.
She's
I
really
have,
raunchy.
Actually, I featured for a Cellar comic. I'm not going to name drop who, but I walked in to the club and he saw me and he like freaked out to the promoter, being like, "I don't want her to come up before me. She seems like she's going to be exactly like Jordan Jensen. Jordan Jensen's too dirty. I don't want this." And it, like almost kicked me off of the lineup.
Oh.
And then I went up and I'm not as raunchy as she is. So I got off and he was like,
Yeah.
he apologized to me, but it was pretty crazy.
You triggered him.
I did.
That is crazy.
I did. That is the one difference between me and her is that I definitely don't do as many like raunchy. I don't do as much raunchy material, but the
yeah.
personality is very similar up on stage.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Who
I
else?
mean,
So who else?
well,
Patrice.
Well, Jordan Jensen, Peppertone, I think is great. I don't think
I've never seen him.
Really?
Peppertone comedy. I don't think so.
Do you like him? How do you feel
I
about it?
remember seeing him back in the day. But yeah, I mean, I got
Pull him up.
I got
Pull him up,
I
Terrence.
got
Peppertone,
a
please.
wide range of people that I like.
Yeah.
I like
Eddie Pepitone, right?
Yeah.
Eddie
Roy
Pepitone.
Roy Wood Jr. is brilliant to me.
He's phenomenal.
He's incredible.
Hilarious.
Roy Wood is he's great.
Yeah,
Oh, that's Eddie Pepitone. Oh, I might
He was
have.
back
love
in the day
him.
with commercials, man. He's
I love him. He makes me. The first time I watched one of his specials, I don't really cry. I don't laugh that much at stand-up comedy. I was crying at his.
That's the
his-
thing.
Louis C.K. is probably my fourth one,
Yeah, Louis.
just because his joke rating.
Did you see him at Laugh It
Yeah,
Up? Laugh It
early-
Up when he was performed?
No.
Did you buy tickets for that? That was something to see.
early Ron White.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
Maybe
ever
90s
really
or early
seen.
2000s. Like
I don't
blue
think I've
collar-
ever seen
blue-
much around.
blue
Is he the
collar-
dude with
blue
the
collar.
whiskey?
Yeah, not
with the
anymore,
whiskey.
but yeah, he used to be heavy set. Ron White, Scooter.
Mm-hmm.
Scooter, he would do his stories. I thought it was hilarious. Like
Yeah.
2000, maybe 2010 Ron White.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, around there. Because early Ron White, when he came from Texas, he had like curls in the 90s and a stupid mustache. It was like, yo, what
He
is
gets a
going
lot
on?
of. He gets
yeah.
a lot of praise.
Yeah,
man.
but he got off alcohol. Got off alcohol. He's no longer.
How about those comics that everybody says are great? Like a lot of the dead now, and people say, "Oh, they're amazing," and then you just don't get them.
Nah, which is
connect.
fine. It's not
Like, for me, that's
not very funny.
Carlin and Mitch Hedberg. I was always like, "What the hell?" I don't.
Mitch Hedberg
get
just
what
had
they
a thing about it. You know, he was just like he had a very strong personality, like a very strong brand that I think people really.
It's very unique, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know how I could sit through an hour of Mitch Hedberg though.
Yeah.
I could still watch Pryor. It's 1979. He's like, yo, this shit.
Pryor,
is
I thought was
funny.
hilarious. Pryor was a storyteller, and
I've watched that special like 6 times.
Shit, I can still I still laugh at Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy, freaking, oh god, that was the first because I grew up religious, right? So I really couldn't have like Eddie Murphy on my cassette. But when I came back here to live, because I was born here, came back here to live with my folks. So I was 18, checking to see what you do. So I listened to Raw. I had to pause that tape several times because I
you were
couldn't
laughing.
breathe. I could
That's
not
the
breathe.
best, man.
I was like, oh.
Do you guys
man.
feel like you laugh less since becoming professional comedians?
no, your taste will change though, because
What I find
you get jaded, right? Because you're seeing so much comedy.
A little bit, but as he always says, Alex always says, I don't do courtesy laughs.
Yeah.
So if it ain't funny to me,
Yeah, black guys don't courtesy laugh.
I don't courtesy laugh. You know what I mean? And I'm, let me tell you something. Some of the hardest rooms is black rooms, black Caribbean rooms.
The Bill Burr story,
Black
you ever heard that?
Caribbean church rooms.
You ever heard that story?
Older folks, yeah.
Well, Burr was in a room and he was bombing. Like first joke bombed, second joke, and the third joke he bombed. And he heard a black lady in the back go, "I ain't laugh yet." Just like fucking right open to your face.
Yeah, the one urban room that I did, I could tell I was like, these people are only laughing at what they find funny. And
Yeah.
you're walking that line because
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have anything that relates to them.
Yeah.
So I am. It is a tightrope, and
It's an
I am
honest crowd.
bouncing on it.
It's
Yeah,
an
they're
honest crowd.
But the thing about that is, you relate to a degree, but something in the craft that you can, even if it's not relatable to them, you could bring it to them
Oh yeah,
to
absolutely.
still make them laugh at it. You understand what I'm saying?
I think I'm too early in the game to be good
Yeah,
at that.
but I mean,
Yeah.
nothing beats experience, and
Yeah.
we're all searching for that.
But
you
I
know?
Like
absolutely agree.
when I do kid jokes, black people laugh always, because that's the human condition, right? Kids,
Yeah.
and the problems they cause.
I mean, I got a show after this in the Bronx. We'll see
Kids
how
are
it
there to wear you down. They're there to wear you down.
goes. Kids.
Yes, they're there to wear you down, man. That's just what it is.
I don't talk about my daughter a whole.
You don't.
A whole lot.
You have a
No.
daughter?
Very privately, yeah.
How old is she?
19.
Dang, almost a whole grown ass woman.
Yeah.
Good black. Don't
How does
crack,
that make
man.
you feel?
I was like, shit, because I look at her sometimes and I remember because I still have voicemails from her when she was like 2 and 3.
Do you save those?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. Because like I remember she went to work with my wife one time and she went, Daddy, yeah, I'm here with mommy. Also, we're having pizza for lunch. Bye. Right. And then like I have an earlier one when she
best.
first
They're the
Yeah,
best.
when she first started talking like Daddy, before she said something else. So I save all of them.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
so
yeah.
cute.
Now
Like
now she's just like
you still like listen to them and cry along
Little bit.
at home? A little bit. I know.
bit.
Melts my heart.
Bud man, no cry, brother. We have to talk about cry.
You sound like a good dad.
Huh?
You sound like a good dad.
He pretends he's tough, but he's a big softy. So am I. Big softy with,
Yeah,
with the daughter.
That of course that melts your heart, man. You know, I was there when she came out.
Yeah.
There was a Nigerian nurse.
I was there too.
There was a Nigerian nurse because she didn't come out keeping a whole bunch of noise, and the nurse was just like, "That Becca's baby, I'll go over there and slap that baby. Yo, baby has to cry." She went over.
Caribbean birth. The Caribbean birthing experience.
Nigerian. She went, okay, she's crying now because if she wasn't crying, I was going to slap her.
Wait, was that African a little bit for
Yeah,
a
it was
second?
African. There was a Nigerian nurse.
Oh, you said that?
African
Oh,
nurse.
oh
That's
my
what
God.
She said, why is that Becca's baby not crying?
That's funny.
Why is that baby not crying? I will go over and slap the baby and make it cry. They're supposed to cry.
That's awesome.
That was it. That was it. But you know,
Oh, man.
but things like that, I should add that to my act. But things like that,
Yeah,
is
you
what-
should. That's the
is
story
what-
right
What
there.
I talk about. That's me. That's my experience. You know, when my daughter was born, I was flat broke. Broke. Didn't have a car.
That's
Yeah,
tough.
it's like I remember I had a friend. We had a friend. My boy, well, his girl at the time, turned out to be my daughter's godmother. She wanted to take us home. Took us home, man. So it's just 20 years. She'd be 20 this year.
Man.
Life, And my boy told me one thing. He was like, "Enjoy it because that time flies fast." It does.
How old are you?
It's really
Me,
depressing.
I'll be 52.
So she's got a lot of time with you though.
Hopefully, yeah.
She's got a lot of time with you left. You're young. You're young. That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
How old are you, Alex?
I'm 48. I'm going to be 49 in April. And my kids are 14 and 7, almost 15 and 18.
White does crack.
Yeah, white does. Fuck. Shut up. God damn it. I'm pulling this episode. This one's going to be pulled by us.
He's like, no, this is great.
I just got somebody tell me he thought I was 38 to 42.
No shit, he was trying to
Yeah, he
sleep
was.
with you or something.
Look at his head of hair.
Crazy.
Stop it.
That's
Stop it.
crazy.
Eastern Europeans don't age well.
Oh yeah,
God,
they
really?
don't. They don't. They don't. I don't think I've ever seen a good-looking older Eastern European.
Yeah.
They're all pretty bad.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my God.
And the women are gorgeous in their 20s and their 50s. You're like, God
Yeah.
damn.
That's the
The
one.
hell? Is that the
My-
same person?
My grandmothers, both of my grandmothers and my mother, beautiful older women.
Yeah.
One of the only
Oh, really?
good-looking older women, Slavic
right.
women I've ever seen. I'm feeling good about my aging process. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
So, well, okay, so we got 5 minutes in the time we got left. What are your goals for comedy? What do you want out of comedy? What do you want to do? Where you see yourself?
I just want to. I just want to make enough money to do it full time. I don't care about. I don't really want to be famous. I want to be like Dave. You know, David Tell. No, if you walk down the street, nobody would probably recognize him,
Except for if you're a comedy freak.
unless you're a comedy freak. You know,
Dave who?
David
David
Tell.
Oh, yeah. He's one of my faves.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know he's a great comedian. He makes a living off of it, but he's not famous.
He's a true artist. He does
know,
it. He does it. He
that's
has like a
kinda
flip
really-
phone. He does it for the love of it.
But you know, that is the reality because I would love to be able to pay my bills
Yeah,
off comedy.
I don't want anything else.
I
How old are you?
hear.
Oh, how long are you doing
26.
this?
4.
24? All right, I thought you were a lot younger. But
Shit,
all right.
I thought you were. You said 18, so I was like 18 and 4 is 22, and then okay, wow, you're still
24.
baby. Jeez.
25. Or sorry, not 24. I'm 25.
Right.
I'm 26 next month. I really just,
See, on calculation, I'm right.
yeah.
I thought you were 34, but anyway.
No, I'm
Stop it.
25.
No.
I'm turning 26. I
Right, because
forgot
I'm
how
saying
old I am.
you said college. I was like in 2018. I was like, okay, 18,
Yeah.
because that's like
No.
you actually the same age as my my cousin because she was born in 2000.
Yeah, born in 2000.
So she'd be 26 this month. Actually, I hope her birthday hasn't passed yet.
Yeah.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
gotta make
Yeah,
sure
but
I
that's
miss
not a
it,
big
yeah.
goal to shoot for. You'll get to that pretty quick. Where you just
Yeah,
you're doing
I
comedy,
mean,
you know.
Because I wanted to start when it was your age.
yeah.
Just didn't have the.
Yeah, I started when I was 24.
I put my toe in a little bit. I was like, I went right up to the line and
Yeah.
never got up.
I did. I started when I was 24. I went to grad school. My professor was doing my coursework for me because I was so into comedy. He was like, I know you're never going to use this. You're going to become a comedian. I just want you to get through.
Oh wow.
I got my master's degree and I moved to New York City fully aware that I didn't want to use my master's degree. I was just going to do stand up. And that's why my job right now is, fully remote so I can travel, be on the road whenever I have to be.
Nice.
Awesome. So, what kind of road experience do you have? Like, what state, cities?
I've done most of upstate New York. I've done some of New Jersey, Maine, and Massachusetts. So I've done like a good portion of the North.
You like the crowds up there, up in the
Yeah, I like them all. I really
that
think.
area, New England?
Yeah, I like all of them. I think I don't know. Every opportunity to be at a show is just like an opportunity to basically talk
Very
to
true.
friends, you know?
Yeah.
So if I
Yeah,
don't
it's
really
I mean, I for work, sometimes I'm on the road. And like back in 2017 and 19, I was in different cities: Chicago, Tennessee, Dallas. I hit mics.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah.
I hit
get a
mics
good
in the,
feel for
and
people.
I actually got laughs. And I'd like to think I'm better now than I was freaking 7-8 years ago. For sure. So
Yeah.
I keep doing me.
Yeah.
We got 2 minutes left. Anything
Yeah,
else?
well,
Anything
about
else?
almost a minute left.
You got any shows coming up? And what's your handle so we can get our
Yeah,
followers
my
to follow
handle
you?
is at Elizabeth Becz. BECZ is the last name.
That's how you spell Becz?
Becz.
BECZ.
Becz is the official pronunciation.
Well, my Beck is
I'm-
different.
I'm doing St. Mark's. Everything's on my Instagram. I have a link tree, but I'm doing St. Mark's Comedy Club the last 2 weekends of March. I'll be at Laugh It Up featuring for Rich Voss at the end of April.
Nice.
I'm featuring for my friend's Jesse Winterhalter's special taping. I don't know when this is coming up, but this weekend. I got a ton of other shows, but I don't really remember most of them.
It's all on your Instagram.
It's all on my Instagram. I have a link tree.
Big Alex Comedy.
Yeah.
And
what you got coming up?
I'll be with, well, this comes out in a couple weeks, but in early May, I'll be with Zenhauser and Friends,
Okay.
featuring
Dope.
for Zenhauser at Laugh It Up
Yeah.
with Pat Downey opening.
Yeah.
And what else do I got? I don't know. I got some other stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
Check
dude,
it out.
I'll post it on my Instagram.
Check it out on
Black
my
Rock Dave.
Instagram.
Like, I actually doing something
I totally forgot.
right after this.
Yeah.
Next week, I think I'm hosting for one comic. I got to check. I'll post it.
I know you get so many dates you forget.
Yeah. I never write them down. I would keep them all in the head.
Oh, and I'm doing a really fun show. Check it out. April 10th. Come out to Tommy's Basement.
Oh, yeah, I'm on that too.
Comics Channeling Legends. You get to pick a comic. I'm going to dress like most people do a little bit. Yeah. And you do a couple of their jokes, and you do it kind of in their style, your comedy.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm picking David Tell, one of my favorites.
And I'm doing Tracy Morgan. Yeah.
I have a ton of Andrew Dice Clay.
Oh, I grew up
rip-off
watching
jokes,
Dice Clay.
dude. But I have a ton of jokes in his style that I just do at open mics when I want to like hang but don't have any jokes to work on.
Nice.
But Attell is one of my favorites.
All right.
He's good.
Well, I think that's it. I think we ran out, man. This was dope.
You know what they say, right? New year, new toothbrush. Am I right? That's an Attell joke. Come on.
But hey, man, this has been Velvet Sugar Podcast.
Yeah.
Thanks to our lovely guests. Round of applause. Thank you for stopping
We'll be
by.
redacting half this episode later.
Yeah, the ones where I
Get
call
email.
Alex old and fat.
Episode 41.
Be like 60% of an episode. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.